nation was founded by men of many nations and backgrounds. It was founded on the principle that all men are created equal.
Organized religion and organized crime working together to help build a better America.
Welcome, fellow peasant brothers and sisters. This is the Citizen Noise Exchange, coming to you quasi-live deep within pharmaceutical-dependent Zion Curtain.
Very nice.
I am Jacob the Mormon, or as the ladies call me, Hey You in the Bushes. All right, yeah, you're going to notice today on the Citizen Noise Exchange, we have a different format for those of you soldiered through our first podcast. We're going to try and do 3 15-minute segments per show, make it a little easier to access on YouTube and a little shorter and sweeter.
Nice.
So, yeah, this is it.
And my name's Gaston. I have to apologize in advance. I'm coming off of a cold, so I've been doing some coughing. So if you hear some hacking in the background, it's just little old me. And we also want to say, on behalf of Zion's Lions and the Citizen Noise Exchange team, we want to recognize William Bishop for leaving us some pretty valuable feedback on our Facebook page. Thanks, buddy.
I'm Colby Tapp, and I'm feeling a little under the weather as well, thanks to living with Mr. Gaston here. And this evening we have a special guest filling in for Yahya Daoud, who is away on leave for some reason. And our guest filling in for him is Jazzy Jones, a transient living in the gutters of Sugar House.
Nice.
I just want to tell all the listeners out there, wear a condom. It's a good thing.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so we have a new segment I'm so excited about, this new segment. It's called Hollywood on Trial, Why We Hate L.A. And it's pretty self-explanatory, and what we do is we shine a light on some of the particular assholes of Hollywood and the entertainment industry, and some of the stupid, fucking talentless, fist-fuck, garbage, shithole, butt-fuck shit that they spew and ejaculate onto the American public against their will. And so it's called Hollywood on Trial, Why We Hate L.A. Alrighty, for our first, for the first target of our ridicule and scrutiny is, the first defendant on the stand, is Michael Bay, in light of his new upcoming film Transformers: Dark of the Moon. It's the third installment of the Transformers films, which I cannot express or emphasize enough how much I not only hate these films and everything they represent and everything they include and everything that just, all the stink that comes off of all of these movies. I also hate the director, Michael Bay, and Ehren Kruger is the writer. And so our first target is Michael Bay. And Ehren Kruger can go fuck himself. Just throwing that out there. So, Michael Bay. How do you guys all feel about Michael Bay?
I thought the Bad Boys 1 and 2 were some of the best films I've ever seen. I mean, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence just...
The drama.
Yeah, the buddy cop film taken to a whole new level, filled with sexy bitches and explosions. Dude.
Yes,
it was a great
so
film
sophisticated.
Well, it kind of opens your eyes. It kind of.
Yeah, if you're brain damaged.
Yeah, the Ku Klux Klan ecstasy trade. I never knew about that until I watched that pile of shit, Bad Boys 2.
Anyway, so, Dark of the Moon is the third film. But I want to talk about, not necessarily, I don't just want to attack Michael Bay personally, because I don't know him personally. Yeah,
He's a good guy.
Jacob does.
Dude, he's not that bad of a
I want to at least get some. I want to put an argument out there on why I hate Michael Bay and the work that he does. I don't even want to call it work. It's crap. He sits around and jerks off with cameras.
What's wrong with jerking off?
Jerking off's fine, but not when you're given multi-million-dollar budgets and oh my god. Anyway, so in the second Transformers film, this is a specific reason why I left that theater after the second Transformers film. I left that theater just enraged, just sexually enraged, pissed off.
You sat through the whole thing. You didn't leave.
Oh no, it was someone bought me the ticket. I didn't want to be rude. You know what I mean?
It's
So-
2.5 hours long.
Yeah, if I would have bought the ticket, man, I would have. The trailers before the film were better than the actual film. Okay, which is actually it's saying a lot. So anyway, there's these two characters in the first Transformers film. They're called Skidsy and Mud Stain, Poop Stain, Poop Flap. But this is, and I thought this was so ironic how the African American community lashed out after these two characters because of the. These two characters were based on what Michael Bay perceived was the behavior of black people. Okay, and they had grills. They spoke in like broken English slang. Ebonics or whatever.
Robonics.
Yeah, Robonics. There you go. It's coined. You heard it. It's coined. Robonics. And they just did stupid shit. The dialogue was so idiotic and miserable. I couldn't even believe it. But it was just funny how the African American community lashed out because he was being an asshole, a white, rich piece of shit.
Well,
and if you're out there and you're saying, well, let's see you make a better film, give me $10,000. No. Give me the change that's in your pocket, your right pocket, and I will make a better film than any film that Michael Bay has ever produced. That's why he's on trial.
There's nothing redeemable about Armageddon.
Well, what was good about that film, Jacob? I want you to tell me.
I didn't.
The soundtrack with Aerosmith. No. I don't want to do.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah.
That song plagued crappy radio stations for 15 years, and it still is. I hear it sometimes, and it makes me fucking sick.
Yeah. Sick.
Dude,
Yeah.
It kind of makes
Do
me
you know how many girls I
horrible.
made out in high school with because we danced to that song, dude?
Oh,
Did you get laid to that song, Jacob?
No.
you could have just given them ecstasy and played them even worse music, and still would have worked out the same way.
Yeah, there you go. You played your cards all wrong.
I did.
Ecstasy and
No,
bad music.
I wasn't going to say there was anything redeemable. I was asking the question. That's his probably, from what I know of Michael Bay, probably his most.
Well, his movies are all CG. There's no dialogue. There's no script. There's no plot. There's no screen. There's nothing. It's just CG. Without the CG.
But it makes you hard.
If you took away the CG budget for any Michael Bay film, it would just be the worst pile of shit. Like straight to DVD, made for TV movie crap. Okay, so that's my gripe. He's just he's worthless. I don't know why people pay him money. It's because there's a bunch of assholes out there who spend money to watch his shitty fucking films. I will be boycotting Dark of the Moon, Transformers 3, because I hate the work that this man does.
It'll still make $100 million first week.
Oh, dude, it's probably gonna break records. But it just irritates. Dude, I'm like getting a headache thinking about this fucking asshole right now.
Well, the question I have to ask is, if the movies are so bad, why do they make so much money?
I think it's for children. I think it's for infants. Okay, so people take their families there, and who knows? Maybe while they're there, they want to look like they like it in front of their family. They don't want that buyer's remorse, that I would have had I bought my ticket. It's the buyer's remorse, where you go, you spend good fucking expensive ass theater tickets, and you walk out, and you just felt like you were just your eyes and ears were raped.
You've been robbed.
I went
So, I mean, this is a idea that we're gonna investigate a lot throughout this show, but it goes back to what you were saying as far as the Hollywood elite ejaculating this shit onto us against our will. In so many words, what you were saying.
Not
It's
wrapping a
just funny.
condom on it.
It's like McDonald's. It's too big to fail. You can make a fucking Alvin and the Chipmunks movie and then make a sequel.
Squeak.
And somehow, and then somehow, I mean, it's a compromise of art. It's just like McDonald's. They don't have to sell good food. It doesn't matter. They're going to make people will buy it.
Our fries
And
will
if there are enough
zits on your
titties and
face.
explosions in anything, people will fucking pay money to go see it, and robot explosions to boot. Titty robot explosions.
So why do you think that is? Well, what is it? What is it about the American public that just keeps throwing their money down the fucking tube?
Well, it's not even American public because.
Sure.
It's
Yeah, you're right.
international. I mean, American movies make more money than any other country's films, bar none. Like,
we have glorified mediocrity in this country like no
Oh,
one else in
absolutely.
history ever has, and we've allowed people to take hold of the artistic industries who aren't even artists. They're basically just another form of politician, just somebody
Or
with no
prostitute.
ideas, somebody with no fucking ethics, just somebody who wants to make money gets involved. And then Michael Bay is the perfect straw man because he'll make any fucking I don't know why he's not on board to do some fucking video game movies. The artistic credibility is so low on a major level.
I'm pretty fed up with Hollywood ripping like all this like 80s nostalgia shit, you know what I mean? Like A-Team movie, like, you know what I mean?
Liam Neeson should be ashamed. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's fucking dirty and cheap, you know what I mean? Because they'll get at least one ticket for anybody who ever loved what they saw. You know what I mean?
They're playing off of our nostalgia for sure. Like you're saying,
it's ridiculous.
No, like I watched the reruns of the old Transformers, the cartoons, and as a kid that was fucking awesome. But it is like it's this new like the era of the film rehash, where throughout the film season, like all of this pile of shit comes spewing out of the anus of Hollywood, and only few good kernels in that pile of shit, shine and sparkle.
Sure.
And that's what it sucks is why isn't there more original movies, more original scripts being produced out there? Why is it just shit tons of fucking romantic comedies and these rehashed comic book hero movies, dude? That it's just it doesn't take talent. It doesn't, dude. Give me the change out of your pockets. I will make a better film. Trust me.
That's the funny thing is that Michael Bay. I mean, I'm sure that's what your point is that he could not make a film on a low budget. Like, say you give Wes Anderson $20,000, maybe legitimately, and he will make you a fucking beautiful film. Michael Bay would be like, I can't pay for computer animated fucking explosions with $20,000. You know?
The dialogue in those movies is in the side boob, the Peter Griffin side boob. It's a sex appeal, and it's just the most pretentious, obnoxious crap you'll ever see. But that's so the jury's in on Michael Bay in Hollywood on trial. Guilty as fucking charged. So fuck him, fuck you, Michael Bay, and rotten hell.
Sentenced to a life of mediocrity.
Yep. He already sentenced himself to that.
Oh yeah, long ago. He's a repeat offender. Okay, so that was Hollywood on Trial. We're gonna do a repeating segment here called Mexican Mormon Mouth Off. How do you guys feel about that?
Feel pretty good about it.
Alrighty.
I feel Mexican.